What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of First and Last. I am Josh, and with us today is a special guest, Claire.
Hi.
And we have Jimmy.
Hello.
And we are here doing Roseanne today, which is exciting. Claire, you brought some shitty beer for us.
I did. I phoned some friends. I did a quick search of what people would think that you should drink while watching Roseanne. And my little brother, shout out to Luke Zinda, Decatur, Illinois, suggested getting some Miller Lite. I think it's just because he prefers the Miller Lite.
It's just his
I was
beer
expecting
choice.
something worse than Miller Lite, to be honest.
Well,
I'm cool with that.
There was a couple other options, but we went with that.
Yeah, the fact that you just didn't bring a dirty 30 in of hams or something is pretty
I feel like they drink
There's
cans.
no Mickeys in the fridge.
In this TV show. I feel like I remember a can moment.
That, I believe
They're not
that.
a bottle family by any means, I don't think.
No, the recycling would be way too heavy.
Dan, John Goodman for sure drinks Miller Lite, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that it has to be a fake beer because it's a TV show.
Did we say we're watching Roseanne? You said that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
First thing I said.
Okay, good.
But just for anybody that's listening that doesn't know what First and Last is, it's the podcast where we watch a TV show, the very first episode of it, and then the very last episode of a TV show, and that is it. And we kind of make predictions, and first we talk about what we know about it, then we make predictions after we watch the first one, talk about the episode, what happened, how we feel about it, and then we watch the last one, and we see if any of the predictions that we knew were right, and then we kind of just talk about the show and what we feel about it. Pretty generic. Just a generic old TV podcast. Just kidding.
I totally wasn't
You
paying
don't have
attention.
any fun doing it at
That's
all.
fair. You're going to be a great guest, Claire.
Oh, yeah.
Claire, what do you know
Welcome.
about Roseanne?
I've seen some episodes as a child. My mom decided not to have cable when we moved, and because we wanted the 2 lines for the internet for all my online
right.
boyfriends and my AIM chat messaging.
She's dating herself.
Angsty teen chats.
Hey, you all know you were there.
You heard the America Online buzz, but the little jingle? You've got mail. That thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
I think my mom still uses an AOL email.
They still exist.
Nice. I cannot believe that they still exist.
But I feel like what I remember about Roseanne was watching with my brothers, but it made my dysfunctional family look normal. So I liked that about it. But I can't really remember any detail about the plot or the characters really, or anything that moved forward in it. So I'm excited to see if anything comes back.
Nice.
I looked up a couple things about Roseanne. Number one, it debuted in 1988, so I was 3.
Good year. Good year.
And its final...
So was I.
You were 3 too.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were all 3 then.
You were.
Yep.
What a year.
It was a good year when we were 3. I remember it well.
The terrible 2s and the good 3s.
Or not at all.
That's what they say, yeah.
And then it finale'd in 1997. So...
Oh, I
That's a
thought
good
it was
run.
later than
That's
that.
a good run.
It went 9 seasons and a solid 222 episodes.
Did you guys watch the finale?
No,
or
God,
remember
no.
it?
I remember around that time that Roseanne Barr's life was in a horrible meltdown swing, and Tom Arnold.
He has a tattoo of her face on her, right?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
a big thing, and they were all over the news all the time. I felt and it was really gross, and they were just gross, and her life was spinning out of control. That's what I remember about
Was
this
he in
show.
the show?
Yeah,
What?
But the later years of the show.
Tom
Were they
Arnold's in the
together?
show?
Oh, I'm pretty... Well, I feel like she had to still be with John Goodman, though, right? I don't know.
Hold up. How many
He's-
people has she been married to, and is there a
don't
thing
know.
about
We'll-
having them in the show?
We'll look at that when we come
Roseanne
back.
in
We'll
real
look that
life.
up.
We'll let you. You're
I'll
really good
hit
at
the
looking
I'll
things
hit
up.
the Wikipedia.
Jimmy's
You
our
are-
sure.
resident.
Jimmy,
I did look up some things. I remember a lot of Tom Arnold, so I hope that's true.
We're only watching 2 episodes, so...
Right.
Are you
Right,
already
but
making a prediction? Oh.
I mean, I predict that Tom Arnold's not on the first episode.
Yeah, I know that's a fact. But while I was just looking up, I was trying to remember the daughter's name.
Darlene.
Because she went on to do some stuff. Darlene.
But isn't there another daughter with like blonde hair that had a baby?
Yeah, she's on that thumbnail on the TV right now.
Oh, well,
yes.
And what was the kid, like...
Baby could be a prediction.
DJ?
Was it DJ?
D-Nice.
It was it was DJ.
Tanner?
Full House took the boy's name and made it one of the girls' names of Full House. That's where that's where DJ's name from Full House came from.
No, it's not true.
None of this is right. But
no,
I was looking at...
I totally believe you.
I was scrolling through the cast, and there are some insane people who've dropped in and out of the show.
As the people who've been in Frasier, though.
Well, okay, so first one that really it hits me is George Clooney had a thing in this show.
Did he work in the restaurant? This is like coming back.
Possibly the hospital.
Roseanne was huge, so...
Roseanne has like a sister or something, the skinny lady who's like a nurse.
DJ.
Isn't that right? DJ Tanner?
I don't know. Yeah, she does have a sister.
What is... Yeah, I don't know the name.
I remember that.
Leo DiCaprio was on this show. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, JGL.
Tim Curry.
Which makes me just want to watch Third Rock from the Sun. Great show.
Anyway, I'll stop there, but
I
crazy.
remember a little bit about like the finale and there being a lot of like stuff about it. I don't remember seeing it, watching it, or having any connection to it. But it was like a topic. It was like a cultural moment to pull Barry and bring up like what was going on at the time.
You sound like you've had like a spirit, like some sort of spiritual moment based on the Roseanne finale, but you've never seen it.
Well, I'm excited to see it because I just know and remember that it was like a big deal at the time. And here are the things that I remember. And I texted you, and you guys made me keep it for the podcast or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
But I think that it's something around. There's like a lottery. They're in the afterlife, like it's all fake or something. Like it's gonna be.
Oh, so it's like the same as the end of Lost.
This is Lost.
No one watches Lost.
And what's
it's been over for like 10 years.
Okay, I've never seen it.
Who's the director?
JJ?
Creator? Yeah, JJ Abrams. So you're saying Roseanne is a JJ Abrams show?
We should.
You're saying there's time travel?
Yeah, the only way to know if Roseanne fully would be a J. Abrams show is if there's time travel.
Now I did notice when I was like, I just had like typed in Roseanne, like I didn't do any research. You guys told me not to, but there was something that popped up. Apparently, the show is coming back.
Nah.
2018, they're having an 8-episode Roseanne coming back.
I can't wait to watch the first and last episode of that season.
Yeah. So we're kind of doing a preview.
Yeah. This is our 2018 Roseanne's Coming Back preview.
Yeah, there we go.
All the 90s shows are just making all that money.
So before we jump into the first episode, does anyone just kind of have anything that they think is, like, any events or anything that's going to happen in the first episode? Like, what do you kind of think is going down? Claire, you were giving the weirdest face.
I think this is going to be a classic 90s, like, pilot, like, set up the characters, the kids, Roseanne just being outlandish and gross. Maybe she sings the national anthem. I don't know. And then John Goodman
do you think she
being
kneels?
a dude and drinking a beer. What? What did you say?
You're doing the most right now.
What did you say?
I
also just want to say...
Don't worry about it.
No, I think that there's also got to be, like, something awful that happened. There's got to be, like, conflict. Like, somebody loses a job, or, like, somebody gets kicked out of school, or is caught with drugs, or the sister breaks her leg. Like, It's got to start with, like, setting up how this dysfunctional family, like, is always going to, like, be mad at each other, but then love each other in the end. Like the 90s. Although this was, 1988?
I mean, it's basically the 90s.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, late 80s or early 90s.
I don't really remember.
I feel like there's also going to be, like, a neighbor, like, boyfriend that the parents don't like that's going to introduce himself.
Oh.
I mean, I know Darlene, like, is dating some dude, and he's a famous dude.
Is he a dude from Married with Children, perhaps?
Bud Bundy?
Bud? That's who I'm picturing.
He's got, like, darker hair, and it's, like, shaggy in his face, and he, like, lives with him. Okay, see, when we
like,
talk
eventually
about it,
he does.
back.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think I don't think Darlene boyfriend neighbor boy will be in this episode.
Okay, but are you also looking how little these children are in this photo? Like, yeah. I feel like we remember the Roseanne, like, in the later seasons when Darlene is, like, an adult. She looks about 12. The older sister could totally have a annoying boyfriend.
There's a potential all of us right now are older than Roseanne in this show.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Somebody
weird.
Look that up.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to know that.
Could you look up Roseanne's birthday while we watch the first episode?
Okay.
And with that, we'll be back after the first. See you guys then. What were we right about, Claire?
We're saving for the podcast.
Oh, we're recording already.
Oh, God bless. Alright, so that is a different DJ. This is the only episode in which this gentleman...
That was a child.
That
you
was
don't
a
have to
small
say
child.
Sal Marone is in the pilot episode.
Really? I thought he looked pretty similar to Aaron Fishman.
Well, I disagree.
Who plays DJ Connor?
Look at that kid, he's totally
For those
different.
listening.
Okay, anyway.
I'm just really glad that we picked Roseanne for this week with Claire here.
Oh, God bless.
This is a Chicago show for I guess that would have worked for Joe too, though.
Yeah, it's more of a Joe. Joe would have... I don't think he even knows it's a Chicago show, but he represents well. I have a brother that lives there,
his heart of
so
hearts.
like, you know, I feel like it's more about the empowering women that you're trying to refer to. Like,
Right, yeah, totally.
the many speeches in which the woman is the reason why the man is a good man.
Yeah. I actually heard recently there was was it the Late Show host whose name is escaping me? Colbert. Didn't he work on Roseanne?
Oh, I have no idea.
It was either him.
Was he a writer?
You're the one who Googles this stuff.
I know, but I saw something. It was either him or Conan that worked on this show in the early 90s and like said that like everyone there was like super behind like what they were doing, like pushing like for like a women's show, you know, and then
well, I mean, there are things that I really liked about it. I think it
nuts.
showed that the woman was working. It showed that she was running the family and keeping things together. They had a cohesive unit. It showed how she had to like take off work to deal with an awful teacher. It was very heavy-handed.
That teacher was awful.
I mean, is that what I'm like as a teacher? I hope not.
I mean...
That's what I was imagining.
Deep stretching.
I mean, that teacher looked like she was like 12.
Oh, man.
She looks like a lot of like young teachers.
Yeah.
The like very like intentional like flower like closure on her blouse was quite nice.
Well, she was stretching for a squash game when we saw her.
So Joe, you're listening to this later. Claire's really into
What am I?
flower clutch blouse. I don't know what's happening.
No, that's not really a thing.
Well, a couple minutes into this, we are back from episode 2. Just FYI.
Oh yeah.
We're back.
Did everyone like it? Episode 1. I said episode 2. We're back from episode 1. We don't watch episode 2 here.
Whichever one we watched, which is not, yeah.
I really enjoyed the zingers.
Oh my gosh.
It was hitting them hard.
Dude,
Every line was a
time,
zinger or a rebuttal zinger to the first zinger.
It was true. Every single time that Roseanne said something, she like smirked like it was the funniest thing ever. Like, sort of. She always had this like, I am on fire right now smile. But it was the whole day of her life.
I have this feeling that's how she did her like stand-up comedy too. That she did a joke and then had that face.
It almost made me mad that most of the things she said were actually funny.
She's pretty funny.
Because like, I hated that I could tell that she knew it was funny.
Well, I don't think that she was like great at acting at this point, and maybe she gets better.
I think she was literally
Is that a prediction?
Oh, we can throw
willing
it
to
out.
make?
I will throw out a prediction. She will hopefully become a better actress. Like,
Love it.
In the future.
Claire with the most subjective prediction we've had to date yet.
I try my best.
But so, quick overview. I mean,
Joe's not here to do that.
I can. I mean, I can do it. I wrote like 5 bullet points, but went through and just
that's a
interrupt
good point,
me as
actually.
I go. But started off with families having breakfast. Shows interaction between.
That felt like a good half of the show, right?
I
there.
think we were like 5 minutes into the show, and that part was being done, and you were like, "Is the show almost over already?"
It felt like a lot. It felt like a lot happened. Kids are in and out of the kitchen.
Yeah,
John Goodman's in and out. Like a lot was happening.
it was good. It just kind of set the family scene up a little bit, and then they were like, found out like John Goodman didn't have a job, and he was like trying to get one, and Roseanne had to go to work, and then she was supposed to go to like the parent. She was trying to meet the teacher. I was gonna say parent-teacher conference. She just had to go meet the teacher because apparently Darlene was barking in class.
You're very much jumping ahead, but I'm down with.
Well, that's why she had to.
flow
She
chart.
knew she had to go. That's what I'm saying. They talked about how
But
she had to
at
go.
the beginning, she knew she had to go there. Okay.
And then it just went to like, and then so they just kind of made a plan. Showed Roseanne very much in charge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's definitely the like matriarch.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? Am I using that term correctly?
I'll allow it.
But then she goes to work. We see her sister for like a minute, who's like into just the most obvious shitty self thing.
You missed the most important part. You missed George Clooney.
Oh.
George Clooney
You skipped
is her
right
boss.
past. Yes,
Like
Booker.
his name is Booker.
Yeah, at the plastics
And he, of
factory.
course,
is
yes,
where they work?
yes, it was Wellman's Plastics, and
Wellman's.
Booker, of
Sounds
course,
like a mayonnaise.
because he liked to use sports metaphors when speaking to women. What an asshole!
I didn't catch that.
She made a whole reference to the fact that, like, I love when men speak in sports metaphor to women. Like,
Oh, I heard.
I
say
mean,
that.
Claire, don't you think that's a little degrading now? Because like women can be into sports.
Okay.
You can play sports
And
too,
I listened to
Claire.
NPR today too.
I know.
Like,
Was that a thing?
yes, it was.
Because the Lynx won last night? Go Lynx.
No, but go Lynx. No, I don't know facts or names. but
Oh,
there
That's
was-
a WNBA
I mean, this-
team for those of you of our European fans listening.
the guy in
The Minnesota
Germany.
Lynx.
You have to tell them what a WNBA is now.
The Women's National Basketball Association.
It's probably
Right?
right.
That's
It's
probably right.
probably right. But
I went for it.
no,
celebration.
it's
I'm
funny
gonna Google
because
it.
like this isn't going to come out probably for like a month. So to say what happened exactly today is funny. With my sports joke was Cam Newton got in trouble because
There we go.
he like said it was like, oh, for a lady, like you did a really good job of like knowing you said the word routes, like or whatever.
That's how he sounds
That's a horrible
exactly.
thing
I don't
to
know
say.
how you were so uncanny with that.
Oh, I
Did you
am.
practice that?
No, I'm just.
That's how Josh sounds.
Yeah. I'm just an impression king.
Where are we at in
He's
this
the
flow
impression on the
chart?
show.
Oh, so then.
So Booker, Clooney, Wellman's, Jackie.
Oh yeah, Jackie was
I mean,
there. Red
That's
hair.
where we were.
Yeah, and then
She
she
had
goes
red
to
hair?
yeah, she had just red.
Everyone
poof.
in this show had the
Jane
worst like
Zinda,
perm.
circa the 80s.
I
Like,
just wrote
that
so
was my
many
mom.
curls.
Your mom.
My mom has that haircut.
So many curls. I'm
Yeah,
sure my mom
all
also
about
had-
that perm. I had a perm in kindergarten. I did that.
Yeah.
It was a look.
I like that you
Yeah.
like said you did that. There's no way you had control over the fact
Sure, it
that
was
you got a
great.
perm.
Ah,
Like
I mean-
your mom gave you a perm. Like you got a
Sure,
perm.
sure.
I don't think like little 4-year-old like Claire was like perm me.
That's what the other girls have. You don't know, man. Those kids.
That's just true.
There's no
I know.
VHS beta tape of this moment. I don't know.
He didn't. No one transferred the VHS to DVD, then from DVD to like a hard drive at some point.
No,
And
we're
now it's
still
not
like rocking the betas
doesn't
at the
float in the
Jane
cloud.
Zinda's
nice.
house.
Nice.
All right, so back to the flowchart.
Well then, Roseanne leaves work early to go meet with the teacher, and the teacher like looks like such a young lady.
Okay, so
and
she is a
she
first-year
looks like-
dumb-ass teacher, and I can say that only because I am an educator, I educate the children. Okay, so I work with this girl.
I'd like to think I educate people from time to
Sure.
time. Just that I don't get paid for it.
But this woman, the fact that she sets up a parent meeting, the parent comes in a little bit late because the parent had to work, right?
She was 15 minutes late.
And then she's like, oh, can we meet up later? Like, I just sat there, I was like, rude. Very rude.
But in all fairness, today, like, it's different in 1988. Like, there's no phone or anything, so it's like 15, 20 minutes goes by and you're like, maybe she's not coming.
Okay, there are phones. Do you not remember the phone in the
I didn't know if they had
kitchen?
The
phones.
rotary dial. Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah, they
100%.
had a phone.
I wasn't 100% sure
Because
on
Becky
whether or not
was
phones-
talking on the phone. Eldest daughter Becky, and
Although
Roseanne
they-
yelled at her to get off because she's hogging the line.
Although that is true, like, I don't know, maybe back in the day, there was, like, more like, you need to come up to school today. That would be, like, a call a parent, like, hey, guess what? Your kid's barking? Like, I'm a little worried.
I mean, she would know that she could only leave work a half an hour early, so she could have made a call to the teacher saying, hey, I'm going to be like 20 minutes late for a meeting.
They should have just emailed. JK.
From the future.
I know, I'm kidding. All right.
So then, work is over. School time is over. She goes back home to Dan Connor, her husband, who's home and was not at all working on a job. He's apparently like does home like renovations or some kind of odd jobs like that. He's
a construction guy.
Yeah.
Like every
Does
guy
some-
in TV in the 80s, pretty much.
right. And did not get whatever
The
job
dad
he
from
was
Step
going
by
for.
Step was construction.
And then they
like,
continue to argue for a good maybe 3 or 4 minutes. It was just them yelling.
I wrote down my bullet point for that was I wrote down domestic squabble.
It was a good one.
It
Okay,
did.
but I love that they had planned the interruption to be the kid, like, cuts their finger. Like,
You're just
what?
happy. You're just happy
Oh,
with that
yeah.
because he said a sister breaks their leg, and they didn't break a leg, but she cut her finger.
Which I didn't even realize. So mid-argument, the kid runs in and says, "Where are the scissors?" And mid-argument, and then while Roseanne is already like yelling a zinger, she in the middle of that yells third drawer to the bottom or whatever, exactly where it is, and then continues yelling in the same like breath. It was awesome. And then a minute later, she's cut her finger. I didn't even put that
Do you
together.
think the children cut the finger, though, to stop the parents from fighting?
No.
Oof.
That would be deep.
That's only a thing a teacher would think.
Oh, shoot.
I don't believe
I look
that
for
at
the
all.
functions of behaviors.
I think a kid was doing a dumb thing and it just worked out for plot reasons.
I just thought that it was
It's
a
50-50.
great, but it was a great moment to show them as like caring, because like the teacher had kind of set them up as like, you're too busy to care about your kid,
Right.
and then the kid cuts their finger, and then both parents come together to like get the kid to calm down. Which kid cut themselves?
Darlene.
There we go.
Which is funny because I saw the opposite in the teacher. So you think that what the teacher scene was doing was setting up how like they're too busy for their kids.
Yes.
What I thought the teacher scene kind of set up was that the teacher said like, "Oh, your kid barks," and she's like, and she was just like, "You're like," Roseanne was just like, "You're dumb." Like,
Well, she was.
Everyone
Like-
in our family barks.
like
Yeah, that
yeah.
was-
I just thought like it was just like Roseanne being like, "Oh, our family's totally fine. My kid's just a kid, and you're being dumb." Like,
I feel like
because like
the teacher was trying to set up though that like your kid barks because and you aren't paying attention to them. The kid is barking as an acting out.
Yeah,
I
get what the teacher was trying to do, but what the scene set up, from what I saw, this is why it's fun. Is I thought like it was just like, yeah, somebody on the outside thinks that potentially, but like Roseanne's like, no, we're fine. She's just a kid.
Well,
That's why she's like, did you tell her to stop? And she's fine.
Roseanne doesn't give no fucks. Like that is very
That is
clear.
what we know about Roseanne
Like
as America.
she doesn't care. She's a straight shooter.
But she doesn't take crap either. Like, you know, she
That's
like
true.
she doesn't.
That's true.
She no fuck may be given, but the crap will not be tolerated. So like, if she really thought it was an issue, I think she would have nipped
I
it.
want
in.
that on a
Like, she
plaque
would've
somewhere in my home.
She would have got rid of it. Like, you know, she would have said no.
Mm-hmm.
But so she was like, I hear what you're saying, teacher, but you're an idiot. So
Did we mention that there's a different DJ? I already talked about that because you fake off the front. Because I'm just looking back on my notes and I'm still.
Oh, you
shocked
mean I
by
just hit
this.
so that
record
kid
and-
was not
No, it's
who
a different
is
guy.
later? Like from episode 2 on, or
From
what?
episode 2 on, it's a different guy.
Huh.
So, like, we only
it's a
see...
pilot.
It's a pilot that happens.
That's true life.
I mean, later, Becky becomes Sarah Chalk from Scrubs.
Oh, what?
The last, 4 seasons...
Is that a prediction?
No, that's a thing that I
fact.
know.
That's just a fact.
That's the thing that I know is that Sarah Chalk from Scrubs becomes Becky. That was kind of her first deal.
So,
or,
wait, the
her big deal.
transition from the hurt finger, where the parents calm Darlene, then we find out...
Darlene's a tomboy, which is really cool, I think.
Okay.
Well, because they make a thing of it a little bit. He says, close eyes and picture a flower so, you're not focusing on the pain, and that's not working. So then Roseanne says, picture the demolition derby we were at earlier.
That is way more interesting than a flower to probably anybody that
That's
really
true.
needs to be on
But
it.
then she expresses all this interest that she had in these
That's
cars
true.
slamming into each other.
Yeah.
And then the end, the dad's, rubbing on some wood.
It's the boat he was building.
I don't understand why he's building a boat.
Context,
Dude, some
please.
people have hobbies,
Phrasing.
Claire. And some people's hobbies are building things.
He builds stuff. He's a builder.
I get it, but he's constructing a Viking ship or some shit. Did you see the Viking that he's gonna put out in front of it? Can I use my prediction?
Yes.
I'm gonna
It's not like a lifeline.
It should
Pick to
be.
phone a friend.
Okay, there will be a boat in the finale episode. There will be a boat.
I have. Finally, they used the boat.
They used the boat.
We're on the same path.
Because they talked about
I predicted that as well.
visualization. They talked about sailing in the Caribbean. There's going to be some sort of boat in this ending.
Oh, so you're just saying a boat. I'm saying this
The
boat.
boat?
This is the boat.
Hopefully by then they get a better boat.
I also had that prediction that Dan's boat is finished and they sail off into the sunset.
So we will all get a point? Is there points
Well,
involved?
I mean, yeah,
if we get this right,
We'll
do we
get a point if
point,
it's
point?
his boat.
Well, she'll get a point if it's his boat too, because she
Any
just
boat.
said she's going
Damn it.
a boat. We're going the boat.
All right, fine.
I make sure I have safe bets. We did the whole thing. That's a whole episode.
yeah, it's
That was the episode. I'd say we
We
are.
got Randy at the end there.
I did look up a few things. Wait, Rand?
Not
Oh,
like
they
that.
got
It's
like the
British.
Austin Powers.
Yes. Claire's going into her
Version
British slang
of-
again.
I don't know.
I looked up a few. There were a few fun facts. Roseanne won an Emmy and a Golden Globe for this show.
She did?
Yeah, sometime during. I didn't write down what year, but
there was an episode. I don't know what episode it was, but it's number 21 on the 100 best episodes of all time.
yeah,
And then-
which is
that?
crazy. That's not what this show is.
Because it wasn't the first or
That's
last
our
episode.
other podcast.
You could do
number
that,
21
all of the best
episode.
shows ever podcast.
Just the best episodes of the best
Well,
shows.
Yeah.
we're gonna watch all the best shows ever. We're just gonna only watch the first.
You guys watch
episode.
Stargate and Power Rangers.
You shut your mouth about Power Rangers, Claire.
Power Rangers.
I haven't heard
was
the episode
phenomenal.
yet. I haven't at this moment in time. That episode has not been released, so I don't know.
I mean, hey, I'll let you.
And I
listen
really
to it.
want to go watch the Entourage movie now, since you guys dissed it so hard.
I'm pretty sure I said at the end of that episode that I would actually watch the movie.
No, you said absolutely you would not.
Ah, dang it.
I just listened to that
Wow,
pod.
Jimmy,
Dang it.
flip flopper.
You were so against
Well,
it. You're like, waste of time. This is horrible.
I maybe needed some space from Jeremy Piven, but man, he's so great.
Let's go into predictions.
Predictions.
Yeah.
Well, there's gonna be a different DJ. Do I win?
Dang it! What did you? No.
I mean, she did predict that before we knew.
Oh, you did?
So sure.
Oh, the DJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because
DJ's a different guy.
Right.
I think that someone's going to die.
Nice. You don't know who, just someone
No,
will be dead.
so I
love
just
that.
wrote someone died.
And I mean, are you speaking main family plus her
It
sister?
cannot be Roseanne. Roseanne has to be the one still in charge. Roseanne
She's
is
the
keeping
titular-
that shit
It's
together.
for sure
It's
not
her
Roseanne.
show. It's called
It's
Roseanne.
her show.
It's for sure not because
but, I
they're
mean-
rebooting it this next year.
But you mean
Apparently.
yeah. But you mean
It's the ghost of Roseanne.
main family plus sister. One of those people's dead. So that's 6 people.
Oh, I hope it's not the sister.
Well, you just think one of those 6 is gonna be
yeah.
dead.
Someone's dead.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
On the boat.
And the boat.
There's gonna be a boat.
I
I'm on a boat.
have the boat one, but I think it's Dan's boat. Dan's boat's gonna be involved.
Specific.
My other one is I just wrote Darlene. because I didn't finish what I wanted to write.
So finish it.
So I'm going to currently finish it.
Yeah.
It's a Darlene buys a house.
That was a struggle.
Buys a house? Like,
Buys a house.
That's like the finale.
No,
like,
she's buying a house.
She's like moving out?
Yeah.
How many years later is it? She
Nine seasons.
She better be moved out by then.
Yeah, buys a house.
how old do you think she is in this episode?
12.
Okay. She's got great credit. Okay.
Oh,
you got. Okay.
There's another.
They're divorced.
Oh, okay.
Is it like mimicking like Roseanne in real life? Because didn't she divorce everybody?
Yeah. So she was married to a man in like the 70s, and they had 3 kids.
Is this like a fact? Like
this is a fact. This is a fact. She
Jimmy got that fact?
divorced. She divorced him in 1990. In the same year, married Tom Arnold, who is then in this show. That same year is the year, by the way, that she sang the Star Spangled Banner on the baseball game and grabbed her crotch and spit, sang totally out of key on purpose.
Did she
okay,
kneel?
so Google that. It's really funny.
I don't know.
So what's your prediction?
So my prediction was that I think that, piggybacking off of your divorce thing, that Tom is like the new Dan Connor in this.
Not love interest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that, and I hope it's not true, because I love John Goodman so much. And Dan is just great. He's kind of stole parts of this episode, I think. But, so I think Tom is the new Dan.
I kind of want John Goodman to have more robust role. Like, I feel like this episode...
Yeah, he could have some more depth. He could have some more depth, for sure.
Podcast first. Keep going. Keep giving it
my other thing is that, for sure, I think George Clooney's gone.
Oh, that's so obvious.
Okay, well, I'm going for easy points.
At that point.
Yeah, when did I was gonna look that up. Because I thought maybe ER would have been going by 88, but maybe not. My dad used to watch that show.
That she was married? Was this show like based on her life then?
Yeah, for sure. It was
Is she
totally
from
100%.
Chicago?
I think so.
Holy cow!
And, it was all about her life, and actually there was a big deal the first year about how one of the like execs was listed as a creator of the show, and she's pissed because she created the show. It's all just about her life, and it was just they were just like, that's just how TV works. You just do that. But anyway, so George is gone. Dan's boat's finished. Tom is the new Dan, but also I have here that I think Becky, now Sarah Chalk, is married.
Question: will there be barking? Because the whole family works.
I
hope the ending is just...
I hope not. I just was throwing it out there.
I don't think this show's going to be that bookendy. Like, I don't think it's going to...
But we got the boat.
Oh, I think the boat is just a fun one. Yeah, I like that.
I love
that. I like that we all found the boat important. That's kind of fun.
Well, we're spent lots of time on the boat. And can we also just note that I also hate when people get their toast crumbs and butter? Like, that's just rude. And do not get the jelly and the peanut butter. Like, also rude. I agree with
it's hard
both
to
characters.
Not, though.
You have to
use
knife.
2 knips every time?
Absolutely.
Well, actually, you're both dumb. You use a knife for the peanut butter and a spoon for the jelly.
What? That's bizarre.
Use a spoon.
Really? How do you spread it?
What do you... Oh, because the spoon doesn't have a spread. It's not. You can't possibly
use the back
spread.
side of the spoon.
Yeah, I'm mimicking what you do.
Yeah.
For audio listeners.
Yeah.
You smear it on and then use the back side of the spoon to spread it.
This is ridiculous.
Or you've already put the peanut butter on and then you use this.
But you're still using 2 utensils.
I understand that, but like, what's easier to get jelly out of a jar with? A straight knife or a scooping device?
Are we talking preserves here or jam?
I don't think it matters.
And we're gonna watch the next.
No.
Oh, man.
You finished this.
Oh man.
I don't think it matters.
I really wish I brought peanut butter and jelly while we watched this.
Ooh, that kind of sounds good right now.
We should suggest that while watching this episode, eat a PBJ.
That's our
Also Oreos and Cheetos and Miller Lite.
Yeah.
And tacos in a minute.
Our sponsors.
Stop.
We're just hungry.
We're never going to get a sponsor.
We just sound really hungry right now. Anyway.
We are really hungry. Well, we're going to eat dinner and watch the last episode of Roseanne. And it's a two-parter that happened on the same night.
So we got to do it.
So we will be watching technically...
So what if
last
the boat
two.
is only in the first half?
It's fine.
Still
Well, then
count?
it's still in it.
Yeah.
It's still in the last...
There
For the
better be a
purposes
boat.
of this.
Yeah.
There better be a boat.
All right, it's dinner time, and we'll be back after the last episode. You done Snapchatting, Claire?
I'm working on it.
Because we're back from episode
We're
last.
back.
We did it!
We did it! Claire, you were bored.
Social.
Oh my. Disappointed.
There was some rough stuff.
I think Claire's being harder than...
First half I thought was pretty good. It seemed like a normal show. Stuff was happening. Second half got real weird, and then it just blew up.
I think it ended real fun. I'm into the ending.
Ew! I disagree, and there wasn't a boat. There was no boat.
That's the only reason you're mad.
Okay,
There's no
not the
boat.
only one. I was right about some things. Do we do like a breakdown, or how do we?
Yeah.
Should we
What's
break
the
down what
rules?
happened? So, first we open up in the first episode. It's we got Dan and Roseanne. So Tom is not the new Dan Connor. Tom Arnold, he's gone. Which I should have known because they got divorced in '94, and this was '97.
You
Yeah.
did
Right?
all the research for nothing.
You
fucked
based
it
so
up.
many predictions off real life things,
I
and you got the years
fucked
fully
it up.
wrong.
I mean, I just didn't think that far ahead. So they're in this room upstairs in the house, and they're talking about getting it ready for the baby and for Darlene and
I wrote it down.
guy from the Big Bang.
Yeah, Darlene's baby daddy is the guy from the Big Bang.
What's the name?
Which Darlene is for sure
David.
in Big Bang at some point. Probably not as Darlene, maybe. I'm assuming because
Maybe
he's
they
not
brought her
David.
into that for fun.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The only
I'm
thing I know-
really, really not impressed by her acting.
I don't know anything about.
she's awful.
I don't know anything about the Big
acting
Bang.
in
I mean,
this is
she's
pretty
a
bad.
nice person. Like, let's not be mean. I mean, maybe she's
No,
not,
but
but
You don't know her.
She's like the Janine Garofalo of this show. She's just the bland, angsty,
I just feel like they put her in very
pale
like
person.
emotional moments, and her character is supposed to be kind of flat, and it just did not grip me. I'm sorry, maybe I'm harsh.
Not a gripping story.
Okay, but so we're back. They have the baby, and they're like talking about how they're gonna come from the hospital.
Darlene and David.
This
have a
is like the
baby.
opening
Yeah,
scene.
and there's lead paint in the bedroom.
So we just have to assume that they have a baby and it's coming home, and then the Blues Traveler opening plays.
Oh.
Totally different.
New opening. I
Then,
wrote down new opening.
Jimmy's very
Yeah.
into this Blues Traveler.
Yeah,
album.
because
Because
in
there's
the
a
room there's a
poster.
Blues Traveler poster as well.
But you called the poster like a full 2 minutes before the Blues
Before
Traveler.
the opening
Are we
happens.
sure that it's Blues Traveler?
Oh, it's Blues Traveler, I know.
You Googled it?
No, I don't need to Google it.
Who else sounds
I feel
like
like-
that?
It was an insane, awesome harmonica solo followed by that guy's very distinct voice.
But what if it's... I don't
Singing
know.
about China? There was something weird. Okay.
I didn't listen that hard.
What else happened? Then
Hey.
they come home with a baby.
DJ is moved to the basement, and it's a different DJ. Do I get a point?
Oh, right. they
Yeah, we
kick
get
off.
it, Claire. There's a different DJ.
I'll let the
We
audience
just-
decide who gets the points.
We established a different DJ.
Oh,
before we even
and
watched this
there was
episode.
no perms. I wrote down perm free. Like, that hair was straight.
That's true.
We
All
are
the hair
perm-free.
Was much more straight.
But the DJ looked so 90s. Did you guys notice the chain on his like baggy Jenko jeans? Like,
So good.
they might not be Jenko, but or is that how you say it?
Jinko?
Yeah.
Jinko.
I don't know. I wasn't part of the Insane Clown Posse.
He also was like the precursor to like that guy from American Beauty. Like, he, like, was a film.
Oh, right, because it's like a videographer.
But that wasn't
kinda
until the
guy.
second one. You're jumping ahead.
No, I'm just...
I think we're there.
It's not really a plot
Well, his
point.
basement...
I think it was the next scene after the opening. Was they're in the basement now.
But they made it very clear that the basement was at one point Roseanne's writing room.
Right.
And he was taking it over.
That was literally the only important part about part
And then
one.
there was
They
a
had
lot
an
of
awkward,
crazy
like...
90s posters already.
Oh, yeah. What was it? The
Cyberella,
Cyber
which I
Girl?
did look up. Cyberella was a DC comic in the mid-90s.
Oh, that was actually a thing.
It was a real thing? I
I
think all the
mean,
posters in
You
there
think
were
they
real
made up
things.
posters? Jurassic Park was a thing, too.
What?
They had that poster.
The Jurassic
When
Park
Darlene
poster was
showed
in
up, so they're in the basement, they had the moment, it was a very uncomfortable DJ and mom moment. Like, again, acting. Wow.
there. Yeah, it did not sell me.
Whew.
Claire is very mad about every like, two people... When two people just talked alone in a room, Claire was very
uncomfortable.
unhappy with
I
every
wrote
single...
Maybe
odd,
an intimacy
weird,
issue. We're not
uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what else you need me to say. It just...
I really think everyone in this show, as far as acting goes, you were very aware that you were watching people acting, unless John Goodman did something. You're like, Dan, you're the man.
John
Still,
Goodman.
you're always my
he was
hero.
Okay, but we did notice in that, like, the house
John, if
had
you're listening.
updates, right? So there's, like, the kitchen update, and then Darlene comes home, and
Yeah, they have a brand new kitchen.
then they brought up
Well,
the
the whole-
moment about
the
the
whole-
barking in class. So they went back to the original.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
They did it wrong. They went with the barking instead of the boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, didn't I say something about
We'll
barking?
write them.
You said they would bark.
You
They
said
talked
they would
about-
bark. There was no barking.
They did
Then-
not bark.
Physically.
To all the listeners, please give me a point. I'll take them.
They talked about barking. They did not
Okay,
bark.
but they also said some weird
We all
stuff
bark.
about, like, again, weird. I don't know any other words, but it was like the dad had a heart attack. Something about him being in California while they were all like doing the things
They were
with those
traveling
spas.
Europe or
They were
something, I don't know.
definitely like split up
But
at some
Isaiah, it's
point.
Roseanne and
So
Jackie.
not divorced, but split up.
Yeah, they're still definitely married. I don't think they filed any paperwork.
But this was all the first half, correct?
This was all episode 1.
Yeah, I mean, and they just that was all
Which
the illusions.
was
we got.
called. I actually kind of liked the title of it, which I now can't remember.
I would
Come back to
suggest
me.
to all viewers to just watch that episode. Don't watch the second one.
I think
No,
you're
you
completely wrong.
What?
That's why
It's
I'm
called
here.
Into That Good Night Part 1 and 2. If you don't watch the second part, you don't know anything.
I know. I wish I didn't know anything. It was so...
God, we're gonna have our first like hung
Okay.
jury right now.
So that
I feel
was
like.
that was the first episode. Second,
I
oh
tried
no,
my best.
it ended with Weird Pizza Grace with all the family, and it was very uncomfortable for me. I don't know how you guys felt about that.
It felt like
Roseanne
this show
made
was.
them pray.
It felt like the show was like trying to be like weird, like
Religious.
weirdly religious.
Is
that
Roseanne
did
religious?
not- I think at that time she must have had a come to Jesus.
Well, okay,
'Cause it
I
seemed
do have to
pretty
say
authentic.
that I mean,
She brought it home in
I
this
saved
part
this
2.
for the pod. A friend of mine, I was bringing up Roseanne, and she's like, "Oh man, I can't really watch that because of the Trump love." And I was like, "Oh no."
Wait, what? In the
Does
90s?
she love the Trump now?
Well, I do know that in
'Cause-
2012 she ran for the Green Party
Yes, I remember
and
that.
got beat by Jill Stein.
I
obviously.
feel like I'm worried about Roseanne.
Which
in
would
this
make me
moment.
think that she does not love
You're
Trump,
talking
but
about-
that's
you're
just
talking
what
about,
I
like-
want to think.
Roseanne in 2017 in real life. Is that what you're saying?
I'm worried about her at all moments. Like, I'm worried about her
Yeah,
acting.
I
I'm
don't
worried
think-
about what the heck is going on in this episode.
I don't think she's very stable, but I don't know.
I watched
I'm
a
sure
little
she's
bit of
very
her
nice.
reality show where she, like, has a farm in Hawaii. It was kind of funny.
She has a reality show with a farm in Hawaii.
She did for a minute. I don't know if it's
Oh, is
still
it
on.
done? Put it on the list.
Do you guys do reality shows? First, last, real life?
I mean, as long
Stay
as
tuned.
You guys
Next
just gonna
week,
make fun of people then.
I mean, technically,
Josh's girlfriend will be here.
technically, she won't.
You don't know.
She doesn't wanna.
Josh is gone.
You just don't think she wants to.
She absolutely doesn't want to.
I just.
Right here, I might splice in just one word of her just saying, "I don't want to."
Oh man, I hope you
You
do.
always say in these podcasts you're gonna splice something in. And
I
you
never
don't.
say that.
As an active listener,
How do you... Okay.
Splice it in. It's just like the other stuff you do on YouTube when you're like, oh yeah, we're doing another episode, and you never do. P.S. You guys should all check out Tiger Castle.
Tiger Castle plug. I love that.
It sounded like you said Tiger Hassle.
Okay, Tiger Castle.
That's just what we call it behind your back.
I highly recommend it.
It is a hustle. Tiger.
Boss
Hassle.
battles. But, anywho, back to this episode. There was a heart attack.
No, they just talked. They talked about a heart attack.
Right, which
we heard he had a heart attack.
I think sounded like it was at the end of maybe season 8.
Well, that's my speculation. So like, just a really quick thing because I don't think we have to really go over much because like honestly, nothing much happened. The second part of
there was a weird talking baby montage.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. The second part of episode. Like
the baby didn't talk. All the characters of the show talked to the baby.
Part two of episode, the last episode, everyone just talked to the baby and they didn't really say anything. And
that's
then
an intro of some new characters.
Yes, there's a gay couple,
the gay
but then
friends,
apparently
which
the mom's
which was Fred Willard from like Everything Ever and like Pitch. Is he the guy from Pitch Perfect? Who's one of the announcers with?
I've never seen Pitch Perfect.
Whoa. Okay. Anyway,
why is that like a?
You should see that.
It's just a.
I mean, I like
it's a franchise now.
You're right. It is
also,
Blues Traveler.
So
it started. The first episode of this season was Of Mice and Dan. LOL.
Okay, so Fred Willard is married to Martin Mull, who's in Everything. Also, he's in Arrested Development and is in like every show. I feel like. Anyway, amazing couple. If you're gonna have a gay couple
solid,
in your
good
show.
TV gay couple.
It's true.
But I mean, it's the 90s, so like that's probably a huge deal.
And also, Roseanne wasn't in the second episode until like 10 minutes in, like halfway through.
She wasn't in the last part of the last episode for 10
and
minutes.
And that's where shit got real.
Which is weird. I kind of don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I just don't like think it's a big deal because like I'm just like I'm cool with anybody doing whatever they want. But like part of me thinks that like in the 90s it was like maybe like outwardly like in the world it was like a little harder to be gay, but like on TV they always did like they poked so much, they could do whatever they wanted a lot more on TV. Like if you did like something taboo on TV today a little bit, like everyone gets like butthurt about stuff.
Will and Grace started in the 90s.
I feel like it's the flip flop. Like this was like, notice how white the cast was. Notice how like there wasn't a ton of diversity. Like the fact that they had, I bet it was a big deal that there were gay characters. And her mom was gay apparently, but then actually, we're not there yet. Oh, God bless. So
we don't know. We don't know.
The end of the show just exploded into just a whirlwind. I
don't think it was maybe the biggest deal. Point in question, it came a little later, but not that much later. This was in '97, and Frasier was already on. So actually, the Frasier episode happened before it, where Frasier.
We're back to Frasier.
We're always back to Frasier, but he like his boss was gay for a while. And then he, like, went on a date with him on accident because he was trying to hook him up with Daphne. But his boss thought Frasier asked him out. So there was this whole episode where, like, Frasier was on a date with a gay guy and didn't realize it.
So you're trying to say that Frasier was the one that broke the ceiling?
Oh, well, the Frasier gay episode happened before these... Well, at least before this last episode.
That's kind of putting gay in a different light, though.
That wasn't
That's putting it in an uncomfortable light.
Yeah, and it wasn't exactly like a everyday character.
Also,
like,
I'm not there
yet,
so please stop with the
Catch
spoilers.
up.
Come on!
Maybe you should watch Frasier, Jimmy.
I just finished it.
Okay, so
I'm into season 2 now.
I mean, I'm cool. I'm happy they're in it. I just didn't like.
Was it?
I think they just threw it in because they weren't worried about stuff.
But so we found out. With those guys, though, must have been a big part of it because they were like, "We told you we're adopting a kid and we're gonna pick up a girl in San Francisco."
Yeah,
womp womp.
Roll the eyes.
The gay guys are gonna go to the gay town but pick up a girl. That was the joke.
So funny. And but then the other sister Becky is like secret pregos with Scott.
Oh yeah, they never came back to that, which is weird.
Scott.
Which is weird how they ruined the entire last season, but had to bring that up. Also, they were totally married. They both had rings on their left ring fingers.
Can't people just wear rings?
No.
Not on their
weird
ring.
Roseanne again. Like, I just...
Not on their... They don't wear ring... People just don't wear rings on their married ring finger.
That's so judgy. Also,
It's
there's
so
definitely lottery mentioned.
Lot of talking about the lottery, but in like it was a past thing that happened.
Well, so here's the deal. So the show ends. I'm just skipping ahead.
Just do
it.
it.
Doesn't really
just
matter.
Do it.
Just
Rip the
do
Band-Aid
it.
off.
The whole last episode was legitimately like they talked to the baby in the first half. Then 10 minutes in, we meet Roseanne. Roseanne talks to Darlene, and she's like, "No, I actually do want you to live with me forever." And she's like, Darlene's like, "Cool, I'll live with you." And then, and then they sit around the table and they're eating Chinese and they're all talking and there's a circle. The camera's like circling the table, and then it goes into
Chinese table.
Roseanne's introspective, like she just starts narrating and she's like talking about like, I thought like David was better for Becky, but I switched it or something, and then
then like the wrong couples are like coupling up, like wrong as a viewer. And she's making it seem like, well, actually...
So she's, like, talking... She's saying those things, and then she's like, oh, and then we lost Dan to a heart attack last year. So what I think... What happened... This is my theory. I think... I don't know this. At some point in the show, Dan had a heart attack.
Yeah.
My theory is it happened in the end of season 8. Mm-hmm. It happened... Do you know what happened now?
No, but I just found something. It was one of the first primetime shows to feature openly gay characters. It was a big deal. I'm just saying. I pulled a Jimmy and did some Googling.
Oh, that's fine. Well, I mean, the Frasier episode didn't have, like, gay characters all the time. Like, you know.
Right.
I'm just saying they, like, did gay sooner.
They did gay stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. Frasier was into gay stuff every once in a while.
You are obsessed with that show. Okay, continue with this.
So my theory on the end of Roseanne, this is what happened, and this is why Claire, I think it's good.
Okay.
She sits and she talks and she describes at the table all the main characters, which was kind of cringy in general, but like she describes to them how she like when I'm writing my book, and this is how I actually made all the characters. So like. Darlene wasn't really with David; she was with the other guy.
Yeah,
and Becky
which makes me think at one point in the show the
probably.
two husbands are the other girls.
Did we mention about the credits and how the aged pictures and how Becky doesn't age because it's the
Sarah Chalk pictures? Yeah, they don't use the original.
So that I thought was a good touch. I like that how they did that.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
It's been 9 years. Here's the progression of our weird '90s. Hair.
Yeah, perm to straight
It's basically
hair.
all it was.
Fair enough. So, my theory...
I really don't want to hear your theory.
You're going to listen to my theory for
30
minutes. I'm listening.
So, what I think is that Dan had a heart attack at the end of season 8 and he died. And then, like, the kids were, like, old enough. Like, Darlene and Becky were, like, old enough and they moved out and they were done. And DJ might live there still. Who knows who lives there still or whatever.
And her sister's gay.
And she writes... and she writes a book. Like, and Roseanne's writing a book. And she writes a book as if... So season 9 is, like, the continuation of the life if he didn't die. And that's just season 9.
And
it's
they
like,
won the lottery.
Well, yeah, and, like, that's what she's cringily telling us as she's sitting in the basement in the writing room. Because they flip to that after this, like...
Yeah. The last,
fighting
like,
over move that
minutes.
pan. And then she's down there and she's looking like she's trying to cry. And then she's talking and then writing. It just...
So harsh on Roseanne.
I don't mean to be harsh. I really have...
You
really
can be harsh. You
show.
can mean to be harsh.
I don't like to be mean. I'm not a mean human.
But you don't like this. So
my memories of the show were like lighthearted and funny, and I like the first episode.
Right, that's
this
true.
Last episode
had nothing
to do with it, and it really was a downer. And it kept speaking about God, he or she, like throwing in the female perspective.
Yeah, there's weird God stuff.
I just felt like it was a stretch, and it didn't go. I maybe you enjoy that it closed things up.
Oh, it didn't close anything up for me.
That's true.
It didn't close anything up.
Kind of did the opposite.
I think I like it because it was like so wacky that I watched the first episode and the last episode and I went, this is bonkers. It was, it like, here's the deal. I really don't think I really want to watch like Roseanne. Really.
Are we there? I think.
No, I'm just
think
saying,
I might.
I don't think I really want to
It's
watch.
it ain't no Frasier, but
I'm gonna definitely like peep a couple. Like, here's one thing.
I want to peep the
I thought
last
the first
episode of season 8.
was great. I thought the first episode was great,
Yeah.
and it made me want to watch more from there. But knowing that, because the whole, like you said, the whole point of the show is lighthearted. It's like this weird. It's got this weird kind of trashy trailer.
Yeah, you got
humor
the zingers.
Vibe.
You got
Like,
the mom
they're-
jokes.
Dude,
Like,
episode 1 was just zinger,
They got
zinger,
bikes
zinger.
in the yard, and like it's
Like,
that kind
things
of
are
humor.
A mess. Like,
Yeah.
it's like life. And then this last episode was like, ooh, we won the lottery, and like,
They never said
Whatever.
they won the
They
They
lottery.
actually never even said they won the lottery, but we have to.
The reason
well, she did when she
we
did the
have to-
recap. Like, well, I said we had won the lottery. Like, I imagine you guys were like,
she
whatever.
wrote it. That was in her book.
Because she
that was
wrote
the fake
it,
part. Of
so it
season
never
9.
happened.
Because that's why the house throughout the whole episodes was nice, and then at the end it was shitty again.
Yeah, she's walking
because
through
they didn't really win the lottery. She wrote
a real
it.
place.
Oh yeah, because in the end she's like walking back into the old house.
Yeah.
I just feel like
The real
if I
house.
went through, Netflix needs to make this happen. I've talked about this a couple times in my life. I think they need to have an option where you pick a show and you can hit a random button, and it'll just pick a random thing. Like, you know,
Like a
you
random
go
episode or
random
random
episode,
show?
random
Okay.
episode. No, you're like picking Roseanne. You hit spin the dial, and then season 4, episode 6 pops up, and you just have a moment with like whatever, you know, once you know a show. I feel like I would sit down with Roseanne, like, and hit that. Like, when it's on syndication, it pops up. You know, you don't know what episode you're getting. It's like a treat.
Sure.
I think they should do this on Netflix.
I bet you're gonna have to make that program yourself.
I
That is
mean,
never happening.
Why? I think it's an amazing idea. Anyway, I would totally
Be
watch
easy to
Roseanne
do.
like that. But if I was an avid viewer of this show and it ended like this makes me not want to go watch the show because I know it's
Well, you
going to
watched
end.
all of it if you were.
Well, it's true, but
I would be pissed about the ending of this show if I probably had watched all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. I'd be furious if I just made it through 9 seasons of binge watching Roseanne and that's what happened.
And you found out the show really ended on season 8 or something.
yeah.
You know, or some.
I might watch this. To that point, I might watch this whole thing just through season 8.
And then
So-
stop like it's the end.
So I feel
And
like
then watch whatever comes out mid-season in 2018 like it's supposed to. So do you think it's going to pick up from season 8 then?
Well, we
Assuming
keep talking
that-
like we know that season
We
8
don't
was
know
the real
anything.
end.
But presumably is it going to pick up after
do they get new
Dan dies?
writers? Is
God,
it-
I hope so. Oh, I had a note about that. So this show, I'm assuming not this last season because it was so fucking crazy, but was like one of Joss Whedon's first shows he wrote on this.
Oh, he was like a writer for it.
Amy Sherman Palladino, who wrote Gilmore Girls.
I've never really seen Gilmore Girls. Everybody loves Gilmore.
Pretty sure it's on the list.
Claire-
What is wrong with you?
Dude, I don't watch TV very much. That's why I have to
That's-
make. That's why.
That's
That's why I made
that's
this
what we're
podcast.
doing. That's what we're doing, Claire.
Whatever.
This podcast is me trying
We're
to
watching
watch
all the
more
TV we missed.
Only the beginning and end.
That's
Yeah.
all you really. I thought.
We have time.
Honestly, 7 episodes in, I found out that's really mostly all you need. Like, except for
You get the
Frasier.
gist.
You need
Yeah.
all of Frasier.
Yeah.
And Joe said he was gonna make me a list of his like top 10 favorite Community episodes, so I can only just watch those.
Nice.
Oh, I'd be down for that. Again, it's like the random button. I want this.
Yeah, mine's just a Joe button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like the best of button. Maybe Netflix should have a best of button.
Ooh.
And then we get that one that you're talking about, that Roseanne one that was like on the best.
Although if you're trying
episodes
to
of
watch
shows
this, Roseanne is not on Netflix.
Oh,
it is
right.
on Amazon Prime.
Right.
So
Or a torrent service of your choice.
let's not steal things. Let's not steal.
We're not stealing anything. I'm just telling people how they can get it.
Truth.
So predictions. Let's go to predictions.
There was
Let's
no
go through
vote.
those.
Terrible.
Claire, let's just read. So read off your first
Different
prediction.
DJ. Avi won that one.
Okay. Yeah, well, we knew that
Better
one.
acting, I was wrong.
+1.
You were wrong.
was
I love that.
so
I love
wrong.
that that's a subjective one, and we objectively know you're wrong.
I was so wrong.
Absolutely.
There's no boat. Someone dies. I was right.
Ugh.
Yeah, in some reality of the end episode, Dan is dead.
Dan's
far as we
dead.
know.
He's dead.
I'm pretty sure Dan.
Because she's sitting on the couch all sad panda.
I'll give it
Praying to God.
No, I'm giving it to you.
Praying to the Lord, he, she.
Jimmy.
I got George is gone. Inconclusive, but I'm gonna put a check mark. My pen died.
We all knew he wasn't sticking around. For
We
9
knew that.
seconds.
That was an obvious one. Dan's boat. No.
Wrong. No boat.
Sarah Chalk married.
That's why you kept yelling
in
about
the show.
Yeah, I
It was
get
a
it.
prediction. They had rings in their fingers.
I'm going to give you married.
They were clearly
I think they were-
married
they
in
were a
season
couple.
9, which was
I think they were.
maybe a reality or not.
I think yeah. Well, I mean, who knows about that? But
Check.
I think they were married and they were having a kid. So
Thomas knew Dan Connor was the stupidest thing I've said on this show to date. Make note, listeners.
all right. So you got one. That's good. Well, my number one was divorced.
Which kind of was
They
a
weren't
part of it.
divorced.
They were-
She's widowed.
They were
It's a
Okay,
hugely
true,
different.
but she did like
legal
sneak
term.
that they weren't together for part of season 9. He like was in California.
Dan got divorced
But
from
he was
life.
dead
He
before
was
that.
divorced from life.
I think it was
Wow.
just.
What a nice
think
way to
the-
talk about death.
I think the breakup was just a part of the book. I think he was dead.
Okay, the book.
Um,
Can you buy that book?
I
I'm sure there's some fan
Oh,
would
fiction
not
out
man.
do
there.
that.
there's
That's
got to be a Roseanne fanfic.
why?
Like they wrote her, but
Why does there have to be that in existence?
just dude, because the internet has now
because
existed
rule
for like
whatever
20, 30
you said,
years.
it exists.
It
Okay.
exists.
I'm not
Uh,
reading
The porn
it.
of it exists.
Rule 34. My other one was they finally used the boat. Once again, no boat. We all got the boat thing wrong.
Pretty pissed about that boat.
Yeah.
But she brought back the barking.
They talked about barking. No
They
one
won the
barked.
lottery and there still was no fucking boat.
They won a lottery.
They could have bought so many boats.
Maybe they had a boat like
They probably
episode.
the episode
we're on a
before we
boat.
watched was a boat episode. Anyway.
Yeah, we missed the boat episode. And then Darlene buys a house.
Oh, Darlene moves into the
God,
house.
she moved back
She-
into the house.
She did the opposite.
I was
She
so
almost got talked out too.
positive at the beginning of the first part that I was like, she's moving in temporarily, and the end of
made
the
it.
other episode is gonna be she buys a house.
Yeah,
But
they really
time
made it
out.
seem.
After she was Roseanne had the moment where she told us it was all in her book.
Where she went back to her old
She
crappy
goes
house.
back to the old house and is sitting on the couch alone. She never
We don't know
mentioned
where
that Darlene
anybody is.
lives there. We
No.
don't know if she's there.
No,
I
you
bet
were trying-
Darlene
you were trying to
got a
give-
house.
we
I'm
were-
giving you a point. Points, points.
we
I
having
like
not
to-
actually watched the show, don't know where anyone existed
Yeah.
before all this
and
happened.
no one else does. Positive reinforcement works. You get a point.
Wow.
Good job.
I'm glad Joe's not here, because Joe would take away a point, probably, from me.
Your negative points
Yeah.
I'm more
in
positive.
I'm
the
happy about
series
that.
in the series
Well,
of first and last so far.
This is fun, because I think we're divided.
Yeah.
But, Jimmy,
I don't know how this part works.
yay or nay about Roseanne?
I'm a 1 thumbs up. I'm not a 2. I would like to start from the beginning. I think it was fun. It reminds me of like just that early 90s like goofy sitcom humor. Like it makes me want to watch Dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me want to watch Home Improvement.
I knew someone was going to do that.
Edit the real one in.
Why? Mine
You
was real
always
good.
say you're going to edit
Mine-
it in, and it never happens.
Well, hey, guess what? I'll say right now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna edit. Wait, I'm sorry. I just did.
That's
Okay,
awful.
Claire, yeah or nay?
I am very medium. I want to watch Roseanne from seasons 1 through seasons 8, and I want nothing to do with 9. So how does that suit me?
Sounds like you want to watch a whole lot of Roseanne.
So I
That's
would...
a lot of Roseanne.
Okay, but I want it unshuffled.
That's more than a medium.
That's a big commitment.
shuffle.
You can't be back on the show until you've watched all 8 seasons of
I
Roseanne.
got too much Frasier to watch
They're only 20 minutes.
for me to do that. But I would say that I found so much greatness in the first episode. I love the wittiness. I love the fun humor. I liked how it was like everyday people. I liked the feminism. I liked that we saw that a family and all these things. And then the last episodes just crushed my soul.
A lot sadder than you would think a sitcom comedy would be, right?
It was like, who wrote this and why are they not happy? Like,
Roseanne wrote this, probably.
Oh.
I bet she... I got that vibe that she was maybe like a main writer.
I think Roseanne had a lot to do with the writing of this last episode.
And it was rough times. So I would say, watch it, just don't watch the last season.
Okay, that's fair. I want to watch the last episode of season 8 and find out if I'm fully right. And if I can't figure out whether or not I'm right by then, I'll watch the first episode of season 9. And those are probably the only 2 episodes of Roseanne I'll ever watch in my life from here on out. And that's just a proof to myself whether or not I'm right.
Right.
I'll update next week. I'll watch those 2.
Can there be a boat in the end of season 8? Like, what if?
There could be. We don't know.
What if he gets a heart attack on the boat?
It's probably in the book.
Oh, what if he dies on the boat?
He died trying to... The boat died in the middle of the lake. He was trying to paddle it back to shore by himself.
He was doing what he loved. Drinking beer on his boat. And he died.
Can we not end like the episode of Roseanne? Because that was just not a good moment.
That's how the series ends to me. Dan dies on the boat.
No, but like we're about to end this podcast as depressing as that show.
That's true.
Well,
I will say this. The end of the episode... So after she's basically explained away a whole season's worth of TV, as far as we understand, they edit in her laugh, her beginning intro.
That was weird.
So she's got this iconic laugh at the end of the song, the intro song.
It's a laugh because
season
9 was a joke
it's a
on
cackle.
Us. It's like No.
There it is. It was exactly that.
Oh. What was it again? Do you want
do it?
But they edited it in. It's just that noise.
But
at
she's
the end of the
sitting
last.
sad on the couch.
Yeah.
And it's like...
It's,
but no, wait,
I just
quote,
said, don't laugh at us.
What was the quote from Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah, it was a Lawrence... It was a TV
and then
Lawrence
she
quote.
laughs. It was weird. I'm telling you.
I think she's laughing at us for believing in the whole last season that it was real.
So as a viewer, you feel laughed at?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think it was her last laugh at America. In her troubled life.
Just like Lost trolled everyone for 7 seasons.
Lost.
Roseanne trolled America for 1, the last season.
People
was this like the
seasons.
original trolling?
This is the first troll.
It was the first Rick roll.
Roseanne is the first internet troll ever.
Hey, then game on. I give her more credit if this is the first troll. Like I like it way more than. I take it back. I like
We're bringing it back to positive.
I read this fanfic.
I'm gonna read that book.
I'm not gonna read it.
Google it.
I'm really not.
It's probably not that long. You're a teacher. You can read. Come on.
Teachers read stuff.
You're a math teacher.
I like the math.
Yeah, if it's not a numbers book.
The maths.
Math is life. You guys should learn math, though. Math is important. And
you talking to the listeners at home?
Roseanne, calm down.
Are you talking to Roseanne Barr?
Roseanne,
you should learn math.
Are we all gonna laugh at her? No, we won't. Roseanne, we love you. Unless you like Trump, and then we need to chat.
Or if you don't know math, because that's sad.
But I will watch at least probably the first episode of that reboot. Just to see.
Will she have a perm?
Oh my god. Predictions? We got predicts?
She will not have a perm. I'll first and last that season.
Will John Goodman be dead?
Oh.
Have they filmed it yet? He's still alive right now.
Wow! That's just... So you're saying they're gonna boot him back? Because she said he died at the end of the season.
Maybe he's
it's 2017. He could have been frozen.
Maybe it's
like
her.
Walt Disney.
Maybe this next season's her fantasy book that she wrote after this sad book, and it's about how robot Dan comes back to life.
Find out there's some really creepy fan fiction about Roseanne.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess with that we're gonna end the show. I'm gonna go look up some Roseanne fanfic. Turn safe search on, I think, before I Google that. But If you guys want to get a hold of us and maybe suggest future shows we should do, or tell Claire how good she did, you can
thanks.
get in touch with us at on Twitter at FNL Podcast, and also at Gmail at FNLpodcast@gmail.com. So with that, guys, look up that sweet, sweet Roseanne fanfic, and
Or don't.
or don't. But we'll see you next week.
You're in the bathroom and you had to be like in a tub and you'd have to like ride in the bubble and then you'd like run around. It was so fucking great, but like no one's ever played it.
No one's ever heard of it.